I love that commercial with the little Geico gecko. And the man says, here, let me show you. I'll fall back and you catch me. And here's this little bitty gecko going to catch this man. I'm just glad, it would have been interesting to see the rest of the story there. But talk about failures, failing forward. Noah, when he gets off the ark, gets drunk. Think about that. Abraham, after founding the Israelite nation, lies to a king about Sarah being his sister. He was a liar. And after being chosen the king of Israel, David commits adultery. And after accepting the call of discipleship, Peter denies the Lord. And look at Solomon, the supposedly wisest man that ever lived, builds the temple in Jerusalem and then marries 1,000 foreign wives. Well, where's the wisdom in that? I got one good one, and that's all I can handle, I'll tell you. I read somewhere we was talking about Thomas Edison, and I'm winding up. I read somewhere that Thomas Edison's warehouse where he kept his lab, where he kept all those experiments that failed, caught on fire and burned to the ground. Got so hot it melted all the glass, the steel, and everything. And when Thomas Edison was called to the scene and he got there, they said they overheard him saying, well, thank God, 20,000 failures have all been burned up. I want to tell you, all your failures are burned up when they are under the blood of Jesus Christ. Get rid of those regrets. Don't let the regrets hold you back. Go back to Calvary. Go back to what Jesus did. Look to what has always worked for you, the blood of Jesus and calling on the name of the Lord. Brother Sal, if you'd come. I have one more illustration I want to share with you. You remember Charles Colson? Back in the Watergate days, he was the aide to President Nixon. A lot of people said Charles Colson was the fall guy, but he's the one that went to prison in the Watergate scam. As a result of his experience as a convicted felon, Colson founded Prison Fellowship, now the world's largest Christian outreach to prisoners and their families. Today, 25 years later, Prison Fellowship has more than 50,000 volunteer workers working around the world in 88 countries. A ministry that has blessed millions of people got started 25 years ago because Charles Colson committed a crime. And to a lot of men that go to prison, that's it. That's the end. But he learned his lesson. And in prison, he found God. And in prison, he started bringing other people to God. And today, it is the largest prison ministry in the world. He failed forward. When you fail, you can fail forward. I got one more little video. We saw the beginning clip of it. It's just 2 minutes. But would you watch this real quick and see if it speaks to you like it did to me? please. Sometimes for us to move forward, we have to look back. I thank God that when I look back, I see the person that I'm not anymore. I thank God that when I look back, I can see growth in my life. Oh yeah, there's been regrets. And there still are some. But I lay them at the feet of Jesus. Today maybe you've come to church and regrets have been eating away. And I know it's bothering somebody because God just planted this in my heart this week. Regrets. And I just want to tell you as your pastor and your friend and with confidence, what you regret today doesn't matter in the eyes of God if you call on Him for forgiveness, for deliverance. I like that statement that says your regrets don't define you. Your bondage doesn't define you. If you've got a regret today, I'm not going to ask for a show of hands. I'm not even going to call you to the front. But right there where you are, will you just lay them at the feet of Jesus?